Dad came to this land wearing everything he owned. Dug in the Moonrun mines till he was 59 for black diamond, blue coal stones. Barely making rent, saved every cent, buy a farm for the family. When his days were done, he left it to his son till it made its way down to me. Not before I could walk, before I could climb, before I could talk, spend most of my time in the dirt, sweet Mother Earth, in the clay and the dust and mud, in the dirt. For all it's worth, it's running through my blood. It's where I race my car, where I earn my scars and my denims and t-shirts. When good old boys need to make some noise, we do it in the dirt. In the dirt. Before the sun comes out, there ain't no doubt I'll be turning up the sod. At the end of the day, when it's time to play, four-wheeling on the quad. Till my girl drops by with them sexy eyes that cut through me like a knife. Grab the ring I bought, take her to our spot, and ask her to be my wife. We'll lay on the ground, neath the stars above, no one else around, and we'll kiss and we'll make love in the dirt, sweet Mother Earth, in the clay and the dust and mud, in the dirt. For all it's worth, it's running through my blood. It's where I race my car, where I earn my scars and my denims and t-shirts. When good old boys need to make some noise, we do it in the dirt. Yeah. In the dirt. Oh, guitar. Gives me peace of mind. One day my great-grandson might be standing under the same old oak, right where they'll bury me. In the dirt, sweet Mother Earth, in the clay and the dust and mud, in the dirt. For all it's worth, it's running through my blood. It's where I race my car, where I earn my scars and my denims and t-shirts. When good old boys need to make some noise, we do it in the dirt. Do it in the dirt. Oh, in the dirt. Having fun in the dirt.
It's not quite a religious experience, but it's damn close.
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
Hello.
Hello.
The wheel is turning, but the hamster's dead.
Seriously? You guys gotta come up with a better name. Whatever. I'm not even getting paid for this show.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio. Gone country. Oh yeah. It's a country song, you know it can't be wrong. Kinda make you wanna rock your baby all night long. It's a lady luck, it's a pickup truck, it's a standing in the tall, tall weeds. It's a heart that's torn, it's a field of corn. It's a boy, you better grab the bull by the horns. It's a country song and it's what this country needs. All this fussing and all this fighting about things that'll never change. Which one's wrong? Tell me which one's right. Tell me which one do we blame? Forget all that, as a matter of fact, it begins with me and you. Tonight right here, gonna drink a couple of beers and treat each other like we ought to. It's a country song, you know it can't be wrong. Kinda make you wanna rock you baby all night long. It's a lady luck, it's a pickup truck, it's a standing in the tall, tall weeds. It's a heart that's torn, it's a field of corn. It's a boy you better grab the bull by the horns. It's a country song and it's what this country needs. Throw your hands in the air like you just don't care. Stomp your feet, climb up on your chair. Relax a bit and let down your hair. Come on, have a little fun with me. Na 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 na. Have a little fun with me. Na 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 na. Come on, have a little fun with me. It's a country song, you know it can't be wrong. Kinda make you wanna rock you baby all night long. It's a lady luck, it's a pickup truck, it's a standing in the tall, tall weeds. It's a heart that's torn, it's a field of corn. It's a boy you better grab the bull by the horns. It's a country song and it's what this country needs. It's a country song and it's what this country needs. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Have a little fun with me. Na 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 na. Come on, have a little fun with me.
His name is Todd Barrow. You can follow him on Twitter at Barrow. That is B-A-R-R-O-W, Barrow Todd, and that is called Country Song. Before that, another great tune called In the Dirt. Well, we got a lot of great country songs to play for you today, and we're going to do them back-to-back on a 2 for Tuesday. That's right, back-to-back plays of your favorite new country artists all show long. And we've got a great radio interview scheduled with Bryanna Fuquea coming up here at 11:30 a.m. Central Time as well. Welcome to Today's Country. I'm your host, Tim Kelly. Indie Country Radio is who we are. The best in new country is what we play, and we're going to definitely be doing that today as well. We got a lot of good stuff on my playlist, but if you would like to request a song, hit me up live in our chat room at Spreaker.com, search Indie Country Radio, or our website, IndieCountryRadio.net. You can listen live over there as well, and you can also email us your request at IndieCountryRadio@yahoo.com. Not only today do you get one song from your favorite artist, you get two. That's right. Let's get back to another great double play right now. Mr. John Wolf from the state of Texas. What are you doing right now? Well, hopefully you're listening to Indie Country Radio on a 2 for Tuesday, New Country's Best.
Well, I guess I could have gave you a little heads up, but a girl like you don't need no fixing up. Friday night's too far away, and you've been stuck in my head all day. I just had to see your face, no I couldn't wait. Girl, what are you doing right now? What you got going on? 'Cause I got my ride in the drive, all gassed up, cranked up, and ready to get us gone. Girl, what do you say? You just start walking this way. Don't think, don't blink, drop everything, and baby, just come on out. What are you doing right now? Should you put on old blue jeans or a party dress? To be honest, I ain't thought that far ahead. I can pick you up right in front of your house, so pull the shades, blow the candles out. We can watch the first star fall from the edge of town. Girl, what are you doing right now? What you got going on? you say? You just start walking this way. Don't think, don't blink, drop everything, and baby, just come on out. What are you doing right now? Right this minute, I got a bottle you can help me finish, and when it's empty, we can spin it round and round. Yeah, what are you doing right now? Right this second, we got a moment, baby, let's don't waste it. You'll be having the night of your life when the sun goes down. What are you doing right now? Girl, what are you doing right now? What you got going on? 'Cause I got my ride in the drive all gassed up, cranked up, and ready to get us gone. Girl, what do you say? You just start walking this way. Don't think, don't blink, drop everything, and baby, just come on out. What are you doing right now? Girl, what are you doing right now? I ain't talking about Saturday night. I ain't talking about later on. Girl, what are you doing right now? What are you doing right now?
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Took a jet, had to leave, so I left, bought a car that was fast, trying to get past her in love. I can run, I can hide, I can drive, I can fly, but so far, it ain't far enough. There's a message on my cell phone I can't erase. It's her and the sound of her voice that takes me back across 7 states. I guess the heart of the matter is I just can't forget her. She's like a ghost that haunts me everywhere I go. See her face on a billboard sign, see her name in the stars at night. She's that shadow in my dreams, always chasing me. Memory. I took it east, took it west to the beach where I sat in the sand, ran as far as a ways. Another town, another crowd, it's quiet when it's loud, but still her voice calls my name. Even if I was moving at the speed of light, I couldn't get away. Somehow I gotta face the fact that when I look back, it's hard to look away. I guess the heart of the matter is I just can't forget her. She's like a ghost that haunts me everywhere I go. See her face on a billboard sign, see her name in the stars at night. She's that shadow in my dreams, always chasing me. I can't outrun her memory. Can't turn on. She's Swear start worrying she's back again, and she won't stop. I can't outrun her memory. I can't outrun her memory. I can't outrun her memory. I can't outrun her. I can't outrun her. I can't outrun her memory. I can't outrun her memory.
His name is John Wolf. That is Jon, and Wolf has an E on the end of it. He is from the great state of Texas, and that is a great tune called Outrun Her Memory, completing yet another double play on this 2 for Tuesday. Well, we would like to welcome a brand new artist to Indie Country Radio. Her name is Sabrina Maria, and that's where you can find her on Twitter and Facebook as well. This tune is called Shotgun. Let's blast it off right now on today's Country from Indie Country Radio. New Country's best on a 2 for Tuesday.
You told me you loved me, said we'd last forever. I was your one and only. We'd always be together. I thought I'd met the man of my dreams, but you ripped my heart open right at the seams. Your shotgun to my head, your words are so empty, well and truly dead. Your shotgun to my head. When the going gets tough, you drop me like a fish in the sea. You reel me back in when life is fun, free and easy. You run and you hide when the chips are down. Well, I got news for you, honey. I'm not sticking around. Your shotgun to my head. Your words are so empty, well and truly dead. Your shotgun to my head. Your shotgun, your shotgun, your shotgun, ooh, your shotgun, your shotgun, your shotgun to my head.
You're listening to the 2016 Nashville Universe Awards Radio Network of the Year, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Show me the love in this loveless world. Show me peace, not hate-filled words. We only have one life. It's time to live it in peace. Let's judge our own actions so the fires can cease. Stop pointing the finger and deal with your own sin so that peace can finally live and reside within. Show me the love. Let's live in peace. Let's unite in love. Let the fire cease. All we have in this world is one another. Yet we're beaten and broken for the pleasure of others. Where's the acceptance of our own uniqueness? Where is the love, the beauty and kindness? Show me the love. Let's live in peace. Let's unite in love. Let the fire cease. Let the fire cease.
Her name is Sabrina Maria. What a great tune that is. A very upbeat song. That and my coffee I got going today, and that is keeping me upbeat for sure. That is called Show Me the Love, and you guys can do that as well, and I sure would appreciate it. Come into my live chat room right now on Spreaker.com. Search Indie Country Radio. If you're already in there, do me a favor and show me some more love. Tell everybody on your social media pages that Indie Country Radio, Today's Country, with yours truly, Tim Kelly, is on the air right now. And after one more double play, we got a great radio interview coming up with Bryanna Fuquea. So it's going to be a good day as well. This next gentleman is from Montgomery, Texas, Mr. Josh Ward. This is called Together. You can find him at Josh Ward Music on Facebook and Twitter, and it is great to be together with you on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, on a 2 for Tuesday.
There's a lot about me that you don't know. There's a whole lot of things that I don't show. But you can tell when something's weighing on my mind. You always find a way to make things right. Oh, but girl, you got me pouring my heart out tonight. You're the rocks around my arms, around my true north when I'm headed south. A lighthouse in my darkest harbor when I think it couldn't get any harder. You calm the seas when the waves get rough. I'm sinking down, you lift me up. You give me shelter in the stormy weather. Even when I'm holding you, you're holding me together. lighthouse in my darkest harbor. Well, I think it couldn't get any harder. You calm the seas when the waves get rough. Sinking down, you lift me up. Give me shelter in the stormy weather. Even when I'm holding you, you're holding me together. You're holding me together.
Today's country.
You might be everything that I need, but you gotta come talk to me, talk to me. Today's country.
Girl, let me show you what he's giving you ain't real. I want you to know so bad how good love feels.
We got the hits. All the hits. Today's country.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
You're listening to Tim Kelly.
On Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
What's a cowboy supposed to do when a cowboy ain't supposed to cry? There's gotta be a beer somewhere that needs a tear when you just can't keep it all inside. Everywhere I go, just ain't my kind of vibe. Folks are having fun, man, it must be nice. Guess I'm the only one with a broken heart. Ain't found another sad soul so far. Everybody must be doing fine, 'cause I'm in a rut, they're stuck in party time. All I wanna do is turn my radio on, reset the clock and hear a sad country song. But I'm just looking for a place to fall apart. Guess I'm the only one with a broken heart. Nothing quite goes with a fool sitting on a stool like burning whiskey over ice. And I wouldn't feel like such a fool if she fooled me once, but man, she fooled me twice. Everywhere I go, just can't seem to find neon lights and smoke. Damn, it don't feel right. Guess I'm the only one with a broken heart. I ain't found another sad soul so far. And everybody must be doing fine, 'cause I'm in a rush.
Texas. That is called Broken Heart, and Together before that. And again, it is great to be together with you on a 2 for Tuesday edition of Today's Country. I'm your host, Tim Kelly, and we've got a great radio interview set up today. Bryanna Fuquea is with us live on the air. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine. It's great to have you not only tuned in a little bit earlier and listening to the station, and I hope you're liking what you're hearing, but also live on the radio.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it so far.
Yep, absolutely. Well, we call this New Country's Best because that's what we play, is the best in new country. But as I did a little research on you this morning, getting ready for the show, I don't know if you want to be a multi-genre artist, but you could definitely do it because you've got such a great vocal range. I saw you covering a song from Adele this morning on a video, and man, you do her justice.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's a good compliment.
Absolutely. Let's talk about your musical career and what got you started with an interest in music. Now, I know you said you were from the state of Georgia, but you're right there on the Tennessee line as well, so a lot of good country music from that area.
Oh, yes, for sure. So being so close to Chattanooga and right at the bottom of the line of Tennessee and Georgia, you get all kinds of genres. So I've really, really been accustomed to any genre you can think of, honestly. Yep. I've done it all.
Well, and I saw a little bit in some of the videos that I've seen, and there was one on YouTube that I think I might just go out and add to the radio station because we kind of have, a wide variety. Some of the songs sound country, even though you wouldn't classify them as country.
Right.
And, I just love that, because the new music that is out there that mainstream radio knows nothing about, and that's what we're about, is the music, not the money, not the marketing, putting good music on the air.
Exactly.
Yep. And so how long have you been in the music industry?
So I have been singing since I could basically speak. And the first competition I remember ever being in was in first grade in a school competition, and I remember singing Tomorrow from Annie, and I dressed up and all, and my mom still has the video of where I won first place, and from there it just kind of kicked off.
There you go. I love that song. Yep. And so first grade, man, I'll tell you what. And do you have any brothers and sisters? And are they, if you do, and your family, or is there anybody else in your family musically inclined like you?
Oh, yeah. So we don't really know where it actually came from, but I have two brothers, and my older brother sings and plays guitar as well. He's a music leader of a church group around here, and my little brother, he used to try to play a bunch of musical instruments, and he's currently trying to tackle the guitar.
There you go.
My parents, they both actually can sing, whether they want to admit it or not. They definitely can.
Yeah. I tried to tackle a guitar one time and broke its neck.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding. I don't play anything but the radio.
Right.
But, and that's something nowadays that, a lot of technology kids use, young kids like you can use the technology now that they have out there to help you play those instruments. I had one of our grandsons, said, he's already doing Adobe Audition in high school. That's an editing program I use to do our production from the radio station, So there's a lot of good editing programs out there that you can put songs together on in a heartbeat.
That's true.
Yep. So lots of ways to record. Now, is there a studio that you would like to give a shout out on where you recorded the song that we're going to play today called Make Time for Me?
Yeah, so I recorded it at, I believe it's called Mainframe Studio in Nashville. Mm-hmm. And then brought it back home and had it mixed by a guy named Phil McLean. He's in Chattanooga. And then I had it mastered by a guy named Trenton Romanini. I can barely say his name.
Yep.
That's a cool last name.
He's not Italian at all, is he?
Probably not. So really, I've had a lot of people help me with this, and Casey Carpenter and Josh Johnson, they helped me write it. So I've really had a big support group here.
Yep, absolutely. And we want to give a big shout out to Casey Carpenter as well. He's a good friend of mine. He set this interview up today. And, he's picking the best ones, I can tell, the best artists that he works with. And, he obviously feels that way about you. And I could tell you're going to do something in the music industry.
Yeah, I really appreciate that.
Yep, absolutely. Talk about that now. What are your goals in music? And have you already been performing in front of folks, putting on shows, that kind of thing?
So I've pretty much been performing since I was little. Really anything and everything I can get my hands into, any kind of competitions. I grew up singing in church, so that was my main stage. So that kind of set the bar for it. And then I just started performing for really anything I could get my hands on around here. I haven't done anything lately that I can remember, but I'm trying to really get a big group together that I can have music and artists and all kinds of instruments where we can start playing around more around town.
That sounds good. And, and that's what we love about doing the radio thing, too. We promote your songs on the radio. If you got any shows coming up, let us know. We'll promote those as well. Be sure to like our Facebook page, and I think you did this morning, Indie Country Radio. And
I did.
We also have a music group that you can join, and I'm the administrator of the group. I'll put you in there in a heartbeat, but it's called Artist of Indie Country Radio. You can share any of those videos that I saw on your Facebook page today or anything that you want to share, show dates, all of that stuff on Artist of Indie Country Radio Facebook group as well. There's a lot of members in there.
Thank you. I'll definitely do that.
You bet. Now, let's talk a little bit about songwriting because 99% of our artists write their own material. And you know Casey Carpenter, and I know that he's a great songwriter. And he told me a while back that Mr. Kane Brown picked up one of his songs. And you was telling me before we got on the air that you've actually met him as well.
I have, yeah. I used to kind of mess around with some music with him and Josh Johnson. A while back. I think it was either in high school or right after, and then all of a sudden he hit it real big, and he's well deserving of it too. Yeah, he's doing quite well in the country radio genre, and I'll tell you what, the songwriting is a unique talent. I'm friends with a lot of songwriters, and on our website I even put up a page, that has a lot of songwriters on there, so they can all network with the artists that we play, and maybe you can pitch somebody a song that maybe you're not going to record, and you want somebody that we play that records it, and there's lots of names that there's lots of names that I could throw out there for people, but we don't have time for that, but that's why I put the page up so you guys can all network together. And, definitely. And
then a good friend of ours, Tammany Dove, she started this International Singer-Songwriter Association. So I don't know if you're a member of that, but look that up. It's ISSA, International Singer-Songwriter Association. I'm also a member of that group, and there's a lot of great ways to network within that group as well.
Okay.
You betcha. Now, talk about your writing style. I never asked Casey this because we wasn't on the phone long enough, but I always ask this question about songwriting. Do you wake up at 3:30 in the morning with a lyric in your head, have to write that down, finish it later? Can you do it from start to finish in 30 minutes on a napkin like Taylor Swift, or what's your style?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So when I wrote this one, it took us probably an hour tops to get everything, and then we recorded a video of it and posted it on Facebook, and it was all ready to go. We had it written and music written, and I'm just really fast paced with it. And like you said, it comes at any point of the time of the day, whether you're in the shower, making breakfast, in bed, really any time. And I kind of try to start with a chorus, and that's like the main part of your song. And then build it from there as far as what you want the story to tell.
Okay. Absolutely. And, and that's the thing about country music. They call it three chords and the truth. And they tell so many great stories, in these songs. Wrap it up in 3 or 4 minutes from start to finish, and the production and everything. And I just am amazed every time we play a song that we think is going to be a hit song on country radio.
Oh, yeah. And they're always different, too. That's the crazy part is how many different things you can get out of it.
Yep. Bob Kingsley said this week on his show, CT40, and I listen to that on the weekends, driving to work in Branson, because I do have to work the weekends, but I'll listen to a little bit of that. And he said today in the songwriting business is you don't want to write a song that you think you need to write about. It's got to be something totally different and unique. The drinking songs and the whiskey songs and all that, I mean, they're still getting on the radio a little bit. Well, a lot, actually, but there's just so much of that, they want to hear now about your life experiences and the things that you've gone through, and maybe even the struggles in the music business. Write a song about that.
For sure.
And if you're in a relationship, that's what Taylor Swift was famous for writing about, whether it worked out or not, right?
Heartbreak is definitely the source of many songs.
Yep, absolutely. So, and I've seen your picture and everything, and you're a young lady, and you're still gaining those life experiences. So, that music's going to flow for a long, long time.
Definitely. Whether it's even through a conversation with somebody, you can come up with the main part of your song just from something you said, and it's like, oh, that sounds pretty good. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
And then there comes the story thereafter.
Absolutely. Now, let me ask you this, since you may not consider yourself a country music artist per se specifically, what is there an artist, male or female, and probably be a female, that really inspires you and made you want to get out and do this?
So people ask me that all the time, and I struggle with that question because I love so many different artists. Like growing up, I would listen to Alison Krauss constantly. She was one of my favorites. But really, there's just so many. I can't really ever pinpoint one because I literally take ideas from everybody I hear. As far as like I would hear somebody and say, "Ooh, I like that style." So growing up, I would take every artist into my mind and just kind of imagine how I wanted to sound and what I wanted it to sound like. So I really don't know how to answer that question, to be honest.
Okay. Would you say you're still developing your own sound and your own style then? That's a work in progress?
Definitely, because I do struggle with which genre I prefer the most. So I really just kind of put myself in all of it to see what I end up loving the most.
Well, I've loved what I've heard so far, and I've only known you for about, 18 minutes?
I believe so.
and you said you were kind of nervous. This is your first radio interview, and
it is.
I have a hard time believing that, but I'll take that as a compliment. I'm glad to be able to be the first one to do it. I've done many of people's first, and I can't tell you're nervous at all. You're doing fantastic.
Well, thank you.
Now, I know I ask a few tough questions. I'm going to ask you another one maybe that you haven't thought about. And I never let the artist know this question. I ask it a lot, but I never tell you any prepared questions. So let me ask you this one. Who's an artist that if you were doing a big show that you would like to either perform a duet with or that you would like to open for, living or past? Who would a couple of names be that we could even bring back?
That is another hard question. You have a specific genre?
Does it matter? No, it doesn't have to be country. I know a lot of people say Patsy Cline, Johnny Cash. We could bring those back. They would definitely perform in front of those people, or open for them, or perform a duet. But no, it doesn't have to be country.
I would definitely say all those, but I still do love Alison Krauss and just her the pureness in her voice, and I don't know. I still would say that I'd love to perform with her.
Yeah, there you go. There's nothing wrong with that. I have a fake Alison Krauss Twitter account that followed me the other day. She's got 3 followers. I don't think that's her, but
right.
But yeah, Alison Krauss is awesome. Love that. Well,
if you give me time, I could come up with plenty more.
Yep. That's right. Before we got on the air, I was looking at a little video of Mr. Steve Perry from Journey, who's making a comeback now because he stepped away from music for a long time. And when I went to broadcasting school, I was DJing his music and 80s music and loved Journey and, Don't Stop Believing and all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And, he's somebody that I'm glad to see coming back and making music still. And, I've said this, if you have a career in music that lasts 10 years and you just tear it up like Garth Brooks did, back in the 90s, then you step away from it for a while like he did, and then he comes back and he makes some more music and wins CMA Entertainer of the Year again. And it's just like, man, some of these people can write their own paychecks and do what they want in the world of music in general.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yep. So, and I believe from what I'm hearing from you, you've got the talent to be able to do the same thing if you wish to do that.
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to.
Yep. Now, I talk a lot about family support. I've asked you about your family a little bit, being musically inclined, but your mom and dad obviously back you in the music industry. What's that like, having their support?
Oh, man, I can't even explain it. It gives me goosebumps just talking about it, just because they've been there every step of the way. Anytime I had an idea, I can remember being a little girl, and anytime I'd have somewhere to go sing, I would be so nervous, but I would sit up on the harp above our, in the living room, and I would sit there and practice with them. And they would turn everything off and just stop and listen and give me feedback. And they've been there for everything. And anytime I have a song, they want to hear it. I play it. They've probably heard everything a million times, you know. They're my biggest support group for sure. They've always been there for everything.
You know, I've been doing this for going on 6 years with the indie country side of radio, and I've said this many times. A mother and dad, when they believe in their child and the talent that they see in them, that's a special bond, and they'll promote that kid till the day they die.
Oh, yes. And I can tell you, they've drove me so many places before just because they didn't want me to go by myself, trying out, auditioning, everything. They've taken me everywhere.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is there something that you've done that really sticks out as a memorable performance, maybe in front of somebody? If you haven't done the big show or been on the big stage, something that you were just, you know, so elated when you got done with that performance, what would that one be?
Oh, so one time I had a competition. I can't think of the name of it, but it was at UTC, University of Tennessee in Chattanooga, and it was in their auditorium, and I sang, I believe it was Wayfaring Stranger, which is actually my dad's favorite song, with the piano backing me, and it was just, the room was just filled with so many people, and I just felt like the center of everything, you know, and it was just the greatest feeling, and just how it felt singing that song on stage in front of all those people. And in the end, I won first place, and I was like just completely in awe compared to everybody else that was auditioning. They were so good, and that was just like a great, memorable moment for me.
That's awesome. I love hearing stories like that, and that's why I ask those questions, you know, because you're just getting started out. You know, I know your goal's probably to put a band together eventually, you know, and go on the road and, you know, maybe get that big tour bus. I don't know what your goals and dreams are, but, you know, those are good goals because we want to see if people succeed in this business. And I've said this, it's not all about making money and the fame. You know, that hurts a lot of artists when they get really famous. You know, that can be worse for you. And maybe even signing a record deal with some of these labels. They want you to be somebody else and dress this way and look this way, change your name, whatever. And sometimes you're better off doing your own thing. But I agree. If you have a 10-year career and do what you want to do and you're making a living doing what you love to do, to me, that's successful.
Exactly.
So we wish you all the success in the world. Now, I want to play this song called Make Time for Me, and then we want to come back and talk about your social media a little bit. Tell me about this song and if you wrote it and what it's about.
Yeah, so again, whenever writing this, I was with Casey Carpenter and Josh Johnson, and we were at Casey's house, and we were trying to come up with something to write. And I can't remember how exactly it went, but one of us had an idea, and it just built from there. And it was just about making time for the things you want and the things you need, pretty much putting everything that you believe in first and making time for that and making that your priority.
Mm-hmm. Okay, awesome. Well, I'm going to play it for the folks now, and then we'll come back, talk about your social media a little bit, and we've got Bryanna Fuquea right now live on Indie Country Radio. Make Time for Me, New Country's best.
We all make time for what we want and what we need. It's going fast. Is it too much to ask for a sign? Only so many hours in a day. I know you hear what I say. Make time for me.
Her name is Bryanna Fuquea, and Make Time for Me, the title of the song. Man, I'm sure glad we did make time for you today. This has been a fun interview.
It definitely has.
Yep, so thank you for your time. We appreciate it. Let's talk a little bit now about your social media and where folks can find you, and if they want to purchase this song, how can they do it?
Yeah, so this song is actually on iTunes, like Apple Music. It's on Spotify, Amazon Music. It's pretty much on everything you could think of. And that is Make Time for Me, and it's Bryanna Fuquea. My name's spelled kind of funny, so it's Bryanna, and the last name is Fuquea.
Okay. I don't know if you want to become a star and have to change that name or what. Like I was saying, the labels might want to do that, but that's not the issue. I'm telling you what the issue was is I didn't want to butcher your name live on the radio this morning, so that's why I looked up a video of you, and you said it was an audition video for something, and you said your name, and I had to back that up a couple of times on your last name. I didn't want to mess that up.
I definitely want to keep it for that reason, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just to trip people up a little bit.
Yeah, well, and it's such a unique name. I've never heard it, so...
it is.
Yep, and the way you spell Bryanna is different, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, good stuff. You're unique, and you're you, and that's what we want to hear on this radio station. Really, I don't want to hear somebody that sounds maybe like Jason Aldean or anybody else. You know, I want them to sound like them, because the uniqueness of that is what makes you going to stand out in front of all the other songs that we have. And right now, we've got probably 1,500 plus songs in our library.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. This isn't no top 40 rotation, and you'll never hear the same song twice on any of our radio shows, I can tell you that. But you stand out, and that's what I liked. And obviously, I'm sure that's what Casey Carpenter liked, and that's why he presented you to us.
Absolutely.
So we love that. Keep doing your thing. Keep making music. Keep writing music. And if you get something else that has a country feel to it and a country sound, we will definitely play it. I'll play it on this show. It's 2 for Tuesday. I'd love to have one more from you, all right?
I would love to do that. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you. Bryanna Fuquea right here on Indie Country Radio. You're going to open for a gentleman that was on Season 6 of NBC's The Voice all the way to the semifinals on Team Blake. His name is Jake Worthington. This is called A Lot of Room to Talk. We just don't have a lot of time. Thank you for doing the interview today.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
There's an echo in this room that just won't let me be. All the angry words to her, they keep coming back to me. I can hear them in the hall. Yeah, they're bouncing off the wall. I can't believe it's come to this. All this emptiness and a lot of room to talk. I should have listened more to her. Lord, when she was still around, I guess I got what I deserved. I sure do hear her now. What good is pride now that she's gone? When did our house stop being home? Now there's too many what ifs, opportunities I missed, and a lot of room to talk. I always thought she'd be around. I never planned on missing her. But in this new life that she's found, has left me there's an echo in this room until it goes away. I'll look into the past and learn from my mistakes. I'll admit it when I'm wrong. I'll find the strength and I'll move on. Maybe I can grow from this, but for now it's emptiness and a lot of room to talk. Emptiness and a lot of room to talk.
Today's country.
You might be everything that I need, but you gotta come talk to me, talk to me. Today's country.
Girl, let me show you what he's giving you ain't real. I want you to know so bad how good love feels.
We got the hits. All the hits. Today's country.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Last time I cried, and I can't recall such a lonely night. The bottle is empty. Guess I lost track of time. There's still only one thing I just can't get off my mind. It goes on like a song that gets stuck in your head. The night that she left just keeps playing again. The silence is so loud I can't get no sleep. It's just me. This damn memory. Oh. I know there's things that I could have done. Should have stopped her from leaving, but I just let her run. And when she looked back with tears in her eyes, it's gonna haunt me. Yeah, it's bound to haunt me for the rest of my life. It goes on like a song that gets stuck in your head. The night that she left just keeps playing again. The silence is so loud I it's just me. This damn memory. The silence is so loud I can't get no sleep. It's just me. Oh, and this damn memory. This damn memory.
From season number 6 of NBC's The Voice, Team Blake all the way to the semifinals that year, Mr. Jake Worthington, This Damn Memory, and before that, A Lot of Room to Talk. Well, we had a fun time talking to Bryanna Fuquea right here on Indie Country Radio. If you missed the live interview, all of our shows are recorded. It will be available as a podcast that you can play over and over and over again. Just go to Spreaker, that is Spreaker, Spreaker.com, search Indie Country Radio, or you can also listen to us on our website right there on the homepage of IndieCountryRadio.net. How about another great double play from this next gentleman, an over-the-road truck driver full-time? When he's not doing that, he's making the best in new country music. You can follow him on Twitter at @TheTonyJustice. He is Tony Justice, this side of the radio. On today's country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on the 2 for Tuesday.
Hey, Mr. DJ, know you gotta play that song. It won't be the last time today you put it on. I know it's a big old hit, probably way up on the charts, but I'd like to make just one request. Have mercy on my heart. On this side of the radio, it don't sound near as good here on my stereo. You didn't see me breaking down with every word, reminding me of her, reliving every step she took to go. What it's like, man, you don't know, on the side of the radio. Everything was perfect, I'd had a damn good day, until I turned you in, man, you took that away. Every single word that I just heard is exactly how I feel. I went from drumming on my dashboard to crying on my steering wheel. On this side of the radio, it don't sound near as good here on my stereo. You didn't see me breaking down with every word, reminding me of her, reliving every step she took to go. What it's like, man, you don't know, on the side of the radio. Rolling down this long road, I can barely see the white lines from the tears in my eyes. On the side of the radio, it don't sound near as good here on my stereo. You didn't see me breaking down with every word, reminding me of her, reliving every step she took to go. What it's like, man, you don't know, on the side of the radio. What it's like, I hope you never know, on the side of the radio. Of the radio.
Introducing the music of Billy James Brady. He performs fun songs like Beer Don't Float,
The only thing we gotta worry about today is the beer don't float.
and Talking Trash with Johnny Cash.
I wish I could sit and talk some trash with Johnny Cash. They wear their
And he makes serious songs like American Heroes, a great tribute to our active military and veterans.
serve their country, still wear their uniform proud. It wasn't for them.
Billy James Brady's music can be purchased on CD Baby or on his website, billyjamesbrady.com.
They're American heroes. True American heroes.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
Diamonds on the windshield as heaven starts to cry. And in his rearview mirror, his angel waves goodbye. She knows he's gonna go. She knows he's one of them. Brothers of the highway, children of the wind. That Detroit diesel pirate ship goes blowing out again. Sailing toward the setting sun, freedom's their best friend. Brothers of the highway, children of the wind. Oh, bring it on in there.
Well, put the pedal to the metal, tried out to run the rank. Another shot of truck stop coffee as I run in through his veins. This world turns on 18 wheels, thank God we can depend
on brothers of the highway, children of the wind. That Detroit diesel pirate ship goes blowing out again. Sailing toward the setting sun, freedom's their best friend. Brothers of the highway, children of the wind. Carolina West, Denver, Baton Rouge, east of Pittsburgh, Portland, south of San Diego. Sail on, sail on.
Tallahassee, north to Boston,
up to Bangor, west to Austin, coast to coast, sea to sea. Sail on, sail on. You brothers of the highway, children of the wind. That Detroit diesel pirate ship goes blowing out again. Sailing toward the setting sun, freedom's their best friend. Brothers of the highway, children of the wind. Brothers of the highway, children of the wind. That Detroit diesel pirate ship goes blowing out again. Sailing toward the setting sun, freedom's their best friend. Brothers of the highway, children of the wind. God bless you, brothers of the highway, children of the wind. God bless y'all. That's a big 10-4.
That is a Big 10-4. They are Brothers of the Highway. That is Tony Justice. You can find him on Twitter again at The Tony Justice, and Mr. Aaron Tippin. And you can find him on Twitter at Tippin Aaron. You can check out the video to Brothers of the Highway on Indie Country Television. Just head over to our website, indiecountryradio.net. Hit the More tab on the right at the homepage. Drop down to channel number 1 and channel number 2 of Indie Country Television. Lots of great videos on there as well. Well, I'll tell you what, it is a pleasure to be doing shows this week because I've got the one, the only mom of this radio station from Indianapolis, Indiana, in my basement with me right now. Yes, she is my program director today, and we're having a good time with all the great country music that we're playing. She loves this next gentleman, and I love this next song. It is his brand new single called Texas Wildfire. His name is Brent Giddens from the great state of Oklahoma, live right now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a 2 for Tuesday.
She's making her way up from Dallas, across that old Red River line, on a blazing path straight for Tulsa, burning every heart she leaves behind. Say you can't tame a cowgirl, fueled by the need to chase the ride. But this boy from Oklahoma might just change the mind of a Texas wildfire. One day she'll settle down for me. Yeah, she's the raging desire that brings me to my knees. I keep her grounded, she takes me higher. Oh, she's my Texas wildfire. Is she passing through for one night, or am I sheltered from the rain? When her walls come down with whiskey, do I have enough for her to stay? Say you can't tame a cowgirl, fueled by the need to chase the ride. But this boy from Oklahoma might just change the mind of a Texas wildfire. One day she'll settle down for me. Yeah, she's the raging desire that brings me to my knees. If she's smothered with affection, you risk changing the direction of a Texas wildfire. One day she'll settle down for me. Yeah, she's a raging desire that brings me to my knees. I keep her grounded, she takes me higher. Oh, she's my Texas wildfire.
It's your station for hot new country.
It's hot. It's really hot. All the best country.
Today's best country hits.
You guys are hot.
You are so great.
Somebody get me a beer!
The hottest music. Cover your ears. We're down.
Your hot new country station.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
In the basement! 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 Up to the basement! In the basement! In the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
thought that I'd be. French braiding hair, picking out Sunday dresses, pretty things to wear. You gave your reasons, and you had to run. Our two baby girls had their whole world come undone. I picked up the pieces, we moved on. Now I'm giving all my love to the girls here in this tub. Get those tangles in their hair, tangles in their life. They're gonna need a daddy, oh, to tuck them in at night. Times will be tough, oh, without a doubt. All they gotta do is call on me, and I'll work those tangles out. Coached them both at T-ball and gymnastics class, watching princess movies just to see him laugh. I'm keeping up the scrapbooks, and I'll wait up at prom. I'll take away the cell phones when them boys don't leave them alone. I do all of this when I think of you. I'll do a little more, 'cause that's just what daddies do. Got those tangles in their hair, tangles in their life. They're gonna need a daddy, oh, to tuck them in at night. Times will be tough, oh, without a doubt. All they gotta do is call on me, and I'll work those tangles out. I see your eyes and your smile on their face in the mirror as I brush the pain away. Never understand how you could give this up, but I thank God I was here, and I pray I'll be enough. When they get those tangles in their head, tangles in their lives, they'll need their daddy, oh, to help them get through life. Times will be tough, oh, without a doubt. Don't you know I'll always be right here, work those tangles out. Work those tangles out. Oh, oh, oh. Work those tangles out.
That is why I love songwriting so much. A great tune that Mr. Brent Giddens wrote about his two daughters. It is called Tangles. Isn't that a good one? Completing yet another great double play on this 2 for Tuesday. Well, speaking of tangles, I'm working the tangles out of my playlist slowly, but we're going to give you the bonus hour today of the show, so we're going to do 3 hours. Don't worry, if you haven't heard your favorite song, I'm going to get to it. We got another 90-plus minutes to go in the show. We're having a good time here on Indie Country Radio. We are live on Spreaker.com. We are live on the homepage of our website, IndieCountryRadio.net. Well, how about back-to-back Brents? I love this next gentleman. His name is Brent Harrison from Nashville, Tennessee. His brand new single is called This Side of Sunday on today's Country from Indie Country Radio. New Country's best on a 2 for Tuesday.
Preacher says I clean up pretty good, but a new shirt and a shave don't mean you're living how you should. The sermon is a jump start for my soul. Every dusty hymn gets me feeling I'm not alone. But this side of Sunday, after the last amen, my stained glass starts to crack again, and the world comes creeping in. Here comes the next chance to show a man can change. Trying to get the verses off the page. This side of Sunday, this side of Sunday. Sometimes I use my words as kerosene, get road rage instead of giving praise when a truck just misses me. Or forget it's just a fine line that divides me and the guy on the interstate holding up a cardboard sign. But this side of Sunday, after the last amen, my stained glass starts to crack again, and the world comes creeping in. Here comes the next chance to show a man can change. Trying to get the verses off the page. This side of Sunday. It's a tug of war between my want to and what I got a history of. Some old habits ain't easy to give up. This side of Sunday, after the last amen, my stained glass starts to crack again, and the world comes crashing in. Here comes the next chance to show a man can change. Trying to get the verses off the page. Yeah, I'm just trying to get those verses off the page. This side of Sunday, this side of Sunday.
Here's what happens when you buy a cheap jingle. Indie Country Radio. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
You're listening to the 2016 Nashville Universal Awards Radio Network of the Year. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Was a bird, she'd fly away, just like a rambler, can't stay in one place. She's a sunset at the end of the day. She runs like a dreamer. Yesterday. So don't get caught in the flame of desire. She builds you up higher and higher, and then she runs. If she was a letter, it would say goodbye. Just like a heartache starts with a lie. She's lightning shot down from the sky. yeah, she runs. Don't fall for her and that heart of stone. The minute you do, she'll be long gone. She'll never change, 'cause she was born to run, so she runs. Oh yeah, that girl, she runs. Yeah, yeah.
Once again, he is from Nashville, Tennessee. His name is Brent Harrison. You can follow him on Twitter at Brent Harrison, capital TN for Tennessee. And She Runs, the title of that song, completing yet another great double play. Well, don't you run anywhere, and if you're already here, tell everybody we're on the air live right now. We're going to go for another 90 minutes of today's country with yours truly, Tim Kelly. We had a great radio interview today with Bryanna Fuquea, and that will be available for you in a little less, over 90 minutes, maybe 95 minutes or so. You'll be able to hear the replay of the interview if you missed it. But get on your social media pages, do me a favor, and tell everybody we're still live on the air right now. You can listen on our homepage of the website, IndieCountryRadio.net. You can follow us on Twitter at New Country's Best. You can follow me personally at Tim Kelly on Air. We follow everybody back, and we're tweeting the artists live as we play them right now. We're going to tweet this next gentleman right now, Mr. Billy James Brady, and Beer Don't Float on today's country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best. It's 2 for Tuesday.
Hop out of bed in the morning, sun shining in our face. Let's grab us some cups of coffee, it's gonna be a fantastic day. I'll go get the Yeti cooler, fill it up with ice and beer. Don't forget your favorite koozie, boat's packed and we're out of here. The waves are rolling on the bay, so we'll sit on the bow, pop a few and catch some rays. The only thing we gotta worry about today is the beer don't float. Beer don't float. What you say we get a little wet now? Jump off the top of the boat, do a cannonball and hit the water and splash some of those crazy folk. Let's take a walk down the gauntlet, that means Boater's Highway. Watch the girls on the swim platform dancing their own way. The waves are rolling on the bay, so we'll sit on the bow, pop a few and catch some rays. The only thing we gotta worry about today is the beer don't float. Make sure you put that koozie on your beer. If you don't, it might just disappear. The waves are rolling on the bay, so we'll sit on the bow, pop a few and catch some rays. The only thing we gotta worry about today is the beer don't float. Beer don't float. Beer don't float. Beer don't float.
Yes, sir. I was scanning through some radio stations, and I was wondering if you all might play some country music for me. I sure would appreciate it.
Wow, I hope he likes new country music, because the best in new country lives right here on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Get on up in the morning, down to a cup of coffee.
a lady at the end of the movie. So keep on moving just as fast as you can. Get on up and keep on rolling like a train moving down the tracks. Start on moving just a little faster and make some train sounds like clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Keep on rolling. If you stop, help your brother, help him get back on those tracks. Give him a push to get him moving, and tell him to leave it all and never look back. Tell him to leave it all and never look back. Get on up and keep on rolling like a train moving down the tracks. Start on moving just a little faster and make some train sounds like clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Keep on rolling.
That is called Get On Up. Keep on rolling, clickety-clack. We're playing the hits before they hit back-to-back on this 2 for Tuesday. Mr. Billy James Brady, brand new music right there. And before that, Beard Don't Float. Just remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Billy James Brady is a show sponsor to Indie Country Radio. We want to thank him for that as well. And you can check out our show sponsors page on IndieCountryRadio.net. If you would like to be one, we'll make you a great commercial that we can play on the radio for 6 months. We'll also make you a video that you can put on YouTube, and we'll let you keep that ad money. That's right. But we would love to hear from you. Send us an email if you would like to be a show sponsor, or you can sign up right on the website, IndieCountryRadio.net, or the email address, IndieCountryRadio@yahoo.com. You can follow this next artist on Twitter at BMarieOfficial. She is Miss Brittany Marie. This is called Galveston Drive on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Rolling on that old dirt road where she grew up. Daddy's in the field again, and he's got that tractor stuck. She's glad there's just some things that never change. She turns the wheel, heads down the bank and up to that bridge. Daddy takes a handkerchief, waves and wipes his head, and she's still amazed that he works this way. His two strong hands, how she loves that man. 'Cause the sun still shines on Galveston Drive. Now my crew 158 to 159. Those old potholes, that country road, shaped her life. It's her miracle mile, Galveston Drive. Down the road there's a little church where she gave trip home. I came back to find what we left behind. In this gravel dust, I'm down here finding love. 'Cause the sun still shines on Galveston Drive. Now my crew run 58 to 159. Those old potholes, that country road shaped her life. It's her miracle mile, Galveston Drive. He said, darling, I've been thinking that you're right. So stay right where you are. I'll be there by the morning light. 'Cause the sun still shines on Galveston Drive. Now my curve 158 to 159. Those old potholes, that country road shaped her life. It's her miracle mile, Galveston Drive. It's my miracle mile, Galveston Drive.
We are 100% focused on new music. Hey, look, a squirrel. Anything country. That's a funny word. Hey, these are good brownies. What? Oh, yeah, right. Radio, sorry.
How come you never take me out to dinner anymore?
Well, first, we're about to play a bunch of feel-good songs. And second, you know we're not married, right?
Oh, details. Today's country.
Pretty wild.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
In the basement! 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 Up to the basement! To the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
You got that round hair, don't care. California look in your eyes. It's like you're beach bound, top down, speeding through the summertime. Ooh, got me feeling so
That is the latest single and the latest video added to Indie Country Television from Brittany Marie. It is called Dare Me To. Well, I'll tell you what, dare me to play the best in new country? I'm going to do it, and we're doing it today back to back. Plays of your favorite new country music artist all show long. That is why we call it Two for Tuesday. Dare Me To and Galveston Drive, Brittany Marie at B Marie Official on Twitter. Well, I'll tell you what, we've got a featured song of the week coming up next, and I didn't get to change her up this week, so we're going to let Sunny Sweeney have another week of featured song of the week, and you can check her out all week long on our website, indiecountryradio.net. That is coming up next, but first, this song from Sunny Sweeney, and by the way, you can follow her on Twitter at Getting Sweenard. I love that Twitter account. This is called Bad Girl Phase. You girls have been through it, haven't you? Well, hopefully your boyfriends are saying they're done with that as well. This is Sunny Sweeney, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
I'm gonna line my eyes. I'm gonna paint them black. Gonna lose my red lipstick to a whiskey glass. I want one of those nights that goes on for days. I'm in a bad girl phase. Yeah, I know where the good book stands, but right now I just can't love one man. My moral compass is taking a break. I'm in a bad girl phase. The devil on my shoulder's got my ear right now. The devil on my shoulder wants a beer right now, and a cigarette, and a new boyfriend or two. 'Cause one's no fun and love's just a waste on a good girl going through a gone wild stage. So don't be fooled by this angel face. I'm in a bad girl phase. So you can throw stones at my hell-bent heart. I'm just doing in the light what you wanna do in the dark. And I won't be sorry for all the hell I raised. I'm in a bad girl phase. The devil on my shoulder's got my ear right now. The devil on my shoulder wants a beer right now, and a cigarette, and a new boyfriend or two. 'Cause one's no fun and love's just a waste on a good girl going through a gone wild stage. So don't be fooled by this angel face. I'm in a bad girl phase. Good girls say no, bad girls say I'm there. I'm in a bad girl. Good girls go to heaven, bad girls go everywhere. I'm in a bad girl. Good girls say no, bad girls say I'm there. I'm in a bad girl. Good girls go to heaven, and I'm going everywhere. I'm in a bad girl.
The featured song of the week is next on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I bet you never guess who I saw tonight. Guess you didn't see me in those low dim lights. I knew who she was table away. I thought she was pretty, she's nothing like the things you said. The woman you described couldn't even turn your head. Two of you look lost inside a world all your own, like you couldn't wait to get her alone. So I guess that means that things are better. Must not be so bad at home. I thought it looked like you were leaving, but it don't. And I heard you tell her you still love her, so it doesn't matter what you say. I saw it all from a table away. And I heard you tell her you still love her, so it doesn't matter what you say. I saw it all from a table away. Yes, you're gonna stay. A table away.
That is our featured song of the week. You can hear it all week long right here on Indie Country Radio. Head over to our website, indiecountryradio.net. Hit the More tab on the right, then drop down to Song of the Week. You will see Sunny Sweeney and what she looks like, and underneath the media player of what she sounds like as well. Play the full song anytime you wish, even though we're not live on the air. We are always live on the air on our website, indiecountryradio.net. Mr. Randy Moore is live on the air with us now on Neon Country Music Legacy, a brand new country music radio show that we are airing Monday night at 5 o'clock. And he's also a great country music artist himself. Here is Mr. Randy Moore, the host of the show, with a great tune called Highway 59 on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
I gave up on the football team, get knocked on my ass wasn't my thing. Coach Jones cussing my name and tooting that whistle. I had a lot more time after school, chasing girls at the swimming pool. If Daddy was home from work, he'd take me fishing. We'd hook up the boat to the old Blue Jimmy, fill the cooler with beer and viennas, hit that 2-lane up around Black Cat Ridge. Follow that sun through the Texas pines to Big John's in the evening time, just across that Trinity River Bridge. And we'd listen to the songs on the radio station on Highway 59, past the Wolf Steakhouse and the Waterberg stand, sitting on the left-hand side. We'd fish till dark and pull in the lines, get home around supper time, while Waylon and Willie sang one more time. From that radio station on Highway 59. I took Lynn to see Billy Jack in my '69 Pontiac, Saturday night at the Starlight Drive-In show. Never saw how the movie went, I couldn't keep my hands to myself. She gave me a dirty look and said, take me home. So we listened to the songs from the radio station on Highway 59. She didn't look too happy on the ride back home, but she must have had a change of mind. She scooted over close by south of Sugar Land. Phi Delta Theta and my brother Stan. Colorado Kool-Aid and college girls going swimming. I got so drunk I laid down in the yard. I woke up to spinning stars. All the way back home my head was out the window. But I could hear them songs from the radio station on Highway 59. With my head held over the shoulder of the road on that East Texas freeway drive. I was counting and cussing them exit signs, wondering every mile am I gonna die. While Freddie Fender sang wasted days and wasted nights. From that radio station on Highway 59. Wish I had a time machine. I'd drive back there in my dreams, down that 2-lane road that takes me home, and listen to the songs from the radio station on Highway 59. Past the old steakhouse and the Whataburger stand, sitting on the left-hand side. We'd fish till dark and pull in the lines, get home around supper time. On Highway 59, I miss some old times on Highway
59. Another hour of the best in new country starts now. Now. On Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
If you could see inside my heart, you would find a place where you belong. A place that's safe from all the rain, from all the pain that's done you harm. I'll be your refuge from the storm. When seas are calm and the skies are blue, the winds are steady and sailing smooth. I hope and pray this perfect day will stay, but if it all goes wrong, I'll be your refuge from the storm. I can't stop the wind from blowing,
chart your course while skies are clear. Set your sails high and have no fear. But if bows break and sails are torn, there is a place you can call home. I'll be your refuge from the storm. I'll be your refuge from the storm.
His name is Randy Moore. He is a great country music artist, isn't he? And he's also a radio host. You can listen to Neon Country Music Legacy Monday night now at 5 p.m. Central Time here on Indie Country Radio. Great show and great music from Mr. Randy Moore. You can find Randy on Twitter at Randy Moore HWY59. That is Randy Moore HWY for Highway 59. I played Highway 59 and that great tune called Refuge. We are your refuge from listening to the same song every hour on the hour that FM radio does. We've got more music than that, ladies and gentlemen, and we're showing you that right here on a 2 for Tuesday. This next gentleman is your two-time Canadian Country Male Vocalist of the Year, Mr. Gord Bamford, now living in Nashville, Tennessee. When Your Lips Are So Close on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this 2 for Tuesday.
Girl, I knew it must be you, 'cause it got hotter in this room. You walked in, made head spin. You look so good in the neon light, I drink you in with thirsty eyes. Long sip of your cool smile. Girl, I wanna reach right out, wrap you in my arms right now. Never let go, never let go. 'Cause I just gotta taste you, baby. You know it drives me crazy to be so far away when your lips are so close. When your lips are so close. You might be right next to me, but girl, it feels like miles between my hands and your skin. If you know what I'm thinking of, small talk just won't be enough. Can't wait for your touch. Girl, I wanna reach right out, wrap you in my arms right now. Never let go, never let go. 'Cause I just gotta taste you, baby. You know it drives me crazy to be so far away when your lips are so close. When your lips are so close. Right now, never let go, never let go. 'Cause I just gotta taste you, baby. You know it drives me crazy to be so far away when your lips are so close. 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 Lips are so close. Lips are so close.
Singer-songwriters for 25 years. Discover St. Cyr White. Dave St. Cyr and Dolan White make up the songwriting duo St. Cyr White. You'll find songs that lament over lost love.
Take my heart in your hands. Give ocean.
Their contemporary songs tell the listener stories about people's lives.
This is the life I fit by when the rooster crows. This is what country life's all about.
Their goal is to provide today's artists with songs they can be proud to interpret and perform or record as their own. Check them out on their website, stcyrwhite.com.
You're listening to the 2016 Nashville Universal Awards Radio Network of the Year, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
She's like a drop of rain from a clear blue sky when my throat is dry. She's like a tall glass full of love, or a pound of meal flying through the clouds. With both her arms around my heart, she can turn a bad day into dust. She's unreal, so out of this world. Unreal, so down to earth, so good for me, so wide, so deep, her love, the way it makes me feel, she's unreal. Like a honeysuckle blooming in the snow, a warm kiss in the cold, in the shade of a purple moon. And when I trip and fall, she always has my hand, right there when I land. When I'm down, she's a run to my rescue. She's unreal, so out of this world, unreal, so down to earth, so good for me, so wide, so deep, her love, and the way it makes me feel, she's unreal.
That is the unreal music of Mr. Gord Bamford. He was born in Australia, raised in Canada, now lives in Nashville, Tennessee, doing that thing in country music. You can check out the videos to Unreal and When Your Lips Are So Close on Indie Country Television. Head over once again to our website. We're going to keep you there, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen? IndieCountryRadio.net. There is a lot to check out and a lot to see on Indie Country Television, Channels 1 and Channels 2. Lots of great videos on there. Well, we would like to congratulate this next gentleman for getting a major record deal. I am hearing him now all over mainstream radio, and that's why we're doing our thing on internet radio. We are getting these artists discovered. His name is Cody Johnson from the great state of Texas, and this is a great tune called With You I Am. I'm with you until 2 o'clock Central Time today with the best in new country right here on Indie Country Radio on a 2 for Tuesday.
Never been a cool hand, Luke, the quarterback of the winning team, or the guy with the right kind of punchlines everybody wants to be. I never was that lucky old cuss with a straight flush in his hand. Oh, but with you, I am. I ain't no Patrick Swayze. My old boots never danced on air, never walked with a swag looking sharp as a tack, lit up like Times Square. Who's that guy with a big old smile as wide as the Rio Grande? Oh, with you, I am. Strong as an oak, soft like leather, high as a pine and light as a feather. The same old boy, but a whole lot better whenever you're holding my hand. I used to poke fun at them punch-drunk lovers. I never thought I'd be that man. Oh, but with you, I am. Oh, baby, with you, I am. I've always been a do-it-my-way drifter. Another highway, another town. Never thought about that little white house with a porch all the way around. Yeah, I never saw me on a swing talking sweet, talking dreams. But I'll be damned, with you, I am. Strong as an oak, soft like leather, high as a pine and light as a feather. The same old boy, but a whole lot better whenever you're holding my hand. I used to poke fun at them punch-drunk lovers. I never thought I'd be that man. Oh, baby, with you, I soft like leather, high as a pine and light as a feather. The same old boy, but a whole lot better whenever you're holding my hand. I used to poke fun at them punch-drunk lovers. I never thought I'd be that man. Oh, baby, with you, I am. Oh, baby, with you, I
New country now.
Country music
all the time. Come on, y'all. Here we go.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
To the basement! 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 Up to the basement! To the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
All the boats I've missed, all the hell I've caused, all the lips I've kissed, all the love I've lost. I got kicked around, I've been black and blue, on my way to you. All the stars I've seen, all the songs I've sung, all the beers I've drank, all the damage done. I was just passing time, kinda just passing through, on my way to you. Every curve, every ditch, every turn, every bridge I left behind me up in smoke, every fork in the road. It was all worth a while when I finally saw you smile. Every highway, every heartbreak, every mountain mountain, every mile. I got the radio up, the sun is going down. I'll take a left at the bank, and I'll head straight through town. So baby, put on that dress, a little sweet perfume, 'cause I'm on my way to you. Every turn, every bridge I left behind me up in smoke. Every fork in the road, it was all worth the while when I finally saw you smile. Every highway, every heartbreak, every mountain, every mile. All the boats I've missed, all the hell I've caused, all the lips I've kissed, all the love I've lost. I thank God for that. I guess He always knew I was on my way to you. On my way to you. On my way to you.
That is the latest single from Cody Johnson, and I'll tell you what, that is a hit song right there, and we knew it before mainstream radio did, and that's why we do what we do here at Indie Country Radio. That was a former Song of the Week. It is a great song. Go follow Mr. Cody Johnson. Tell him you heard him here on Indie Country Radio. We're going to play him for just a little while longer. He got a major record deal, getting blasted all over FM and terrestrial radio as well. Congratulations to him. On my way to you, and with you I am. Well, tomorrow at 11 o'clock Central Time, I'll be on my way to you again. We're going to have another good show and another great radio interview. Mr. Dallas Walker scheduled to be here tomorrow at 11:30. We will hit the airwaves at 11 a.m. Central Time right here on Spreaker.com. Search Indie Country Radio, or again, listen live on our website, IndieCountryRadio.net. We would like to congratulate this next gentleman as well for getting a major record deal. We're going to play him till the end of the year, because next year he's going to be touring and opening for Mr. Luke Bryan. He is the first artist to Mr. Luke Bryan to sign to his label. His name is John Langston. That is Jon, John Langston. And right now he's on the Probably at a Bar tour. This is Probably at a Bar right here on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on a 2 for Tuesday.
Could be hitting my limit and no duck blind on a flutter rice field in a Delta sunrise with a few good back home buddies I ain't seen in a while. I could be standing knee deep with my toes in the sand on the Carolina coast with a pole in my hand. I'm reeling in reds, popping tops and dropping limes. Yeah, I reckon there's a chance, but chances are I'm probably at a bar drinking about you and driving this hard like I got nothing left to lose. I could be anywhere under the sun, over the moon, but chances are I'm probably at a bar. Tell y'all how it happened. We were 17, stretching at a July Braves game, watching those fireworks high above the highway. When you kissed me, it knocked me right out of the park. These days I'm just wondering where you are. But me, I'm probably at a bar drinking about you this heart like I got nothing left to lose. I'm probably at a bar and drinking about you and driving this heart like I got nothing left to lose. Could be anywhere under the sun, over the moon, but chances are I could be anywhere getting over you, but chances are I'm probably at a bar. I'm probably at a bar.
Nobody knows new country
like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
She talked with a draw, had me wrapped around her pretty little finger. Her eyes caught mine, pull me in like the tide, hook, line, and sinker. I was hung up on her kiss, about as good as it gets. Cause she was the right girl, yeah, she was all mine. Thought about her all day, we spent every night chasing down the stars, talking about forever. But I learned the hard way, never say never. It's too bad that clocks can't stop on a dime. Cause she was the right girl, the right girl at the wrong time. Things can't stay the same when we got a couple hundred miles between each other, different states. We ain't ever been good at being long distance lovers. I guess it is what it is, and that's a heartbreak I still can't forget. Cause she was the right girl, yeah, she was all mine. Thought about her all day, we spent every night chasing down the stars, talking about forever. But I learned the hard way, never say never. It's too bad that clocks can't stop on a dime. Cause she was the right girl, the right girl at the wrong time. If two hearts were meant to be, they'll find their way, I guess. But when goodbye started, man, I was a mess. She was the right girl, yeah, she was all mine. Thought about her all day, we spent every night chasing down the stars, talking about forever. But I learned the hard way, never say never. It's too bad that clocks can't stop on a dime. Cause she was the right girl, the right girl at the wrong time.
That is called Right Girl, Wrong Time, and before that, Probably at a Bar. He is on the Probably at a Bar tour right now, and next year he will be opening and touring with Mr. Luke Bryan, the first artist to get signed by Luke's new label, 32 Bridge Entertainment. So congratulations to Mr. John Langston. Who will be the next artist that we play to get signed by a major deal? Well, Mr. Luke Bryan's looking for more. He's only signed one so far. Will it be a male artist? Will it be a female artist? We're excited to see how all of that turns out. We're excited every time we play this next gentleman. He is pure country music. He is Richard Lynch with the Richard Lynch Band from Waynesville, Ohio. His latest single is called Pray on the Radio. Right now he's on the radio. New Country's Best right here at Indie Country Radio.
I've been writing my songs and telling my stories. I finally got my songs played on the radio. I've been doing interviews around the country, and then one day a DJ asked me, can I pray with you? He said, do you mind if we pray on the radio? Do you mind we talk about the Lord? I truly believe that God's watching over you. You know there's no better company than Jesus while you're out on the road. I told the DJ right then I'd be more than happy to share my thoughts and inspirations about my songs. I'm thankful God likes my music enough to ride with me. So if you're hearing my country music, then know that Jesus tags along. Do you mind if we pray on the radio? Do you mind if we talk about the Lord? I truly believe that God's watching over you. You know there's no better company than Jesus while you're out on the road. I know there's no better company than Jesus while we're out on the road.
Because there's no such thing as enough country.
You know that great song that you just can't get out of your head? We're playing it right now.
Wow, it's like we're right there inside your head. Okay, well, maybe not literally.
Don't touch that dial!
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
In the basement! 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 Up to the basement! In the basement! In the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I was driving, it was raining, on my way to bring her roses. When I got there, she wasn't there alone. Oh, it tore my world to pieces to know we'd never be together. So I said goodbye and headed off down the road. I couldn't see for the tears had rained. I heard the crash and I felt the pain, and my life was over just like that. But I'm in a better place, no more tears on my face. Up here above the clouds, I can see clearly now. She was my reason better place. Now she's standing there crying like she's dying to hold me. Too bad she waited too late. I spent most of my life just trying to make her love me. I can't believe what it took to finally make her look my way. The preacher man sends up a prayer. The organ music fills the air, and a choir sings as they carry me away. But I'm in a better place, no more tears on my face. Up here above the clouds, I can see clearly now. She was my reason for living, and after all the love I'd given, I never dreamed I'd die with this heartache. Oh, but I'm in a better place. Oh, she was my reason for living, and after all the love I'd given, I never dreamed I'd die with this heartache. Oh, but I'm in a better place.
The best in music right there, traditional country music. Mr. Richard Lynch from the Richard Lynch Band, Waynesville, Ohio. That is called A Better Place. No better place to hear songs like that right here than Indie Country Radio, New Country's best. And before that, his brand new single, Pray on the Radio. Well, we're glad we get to be on the radio right here at Indie Country Radio. I've got our station mom sitting right next to me. If I'm not playing what she likes, I'm in big trouble today. So I guarantee you we're going to keep the best in new country going, and we're going to do it all day long on the website, indiecountryradio.net. One of her favorites is this next gentleman from Arizona. He is Tony Corrales with the Tony Corrales Band. You can find him on Twitter at TCB Country. His brand new album, and she's got it, is called Country Looks Good on You. And I showed her how many I got in a box over here on my counter. We got a bunch of them. Absolutely love Mr. Tony Corrales. This single is called Fight for Your Love on today's Country from Indie Country Radio. New Country's best on this 2 for Tuesday.
I still open doors for you, baby. Give you a kiss goodnight. And even when things turn out wrong, I do my best to make it right. You used to leave little notes. I'd find them throughout my day. I wanna be your one and only. I see you're in love but lonely. So I'm gonna fight for your love. Show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. I miss you when you're gone, even just for the dead. All the beauty I still see in you just takes my breath away. You used to walk up behind and wrap your loving arms around me. I wanna be your one and only. I see you're in love, but lonely. So I'm gonna fight for your love. Show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. Baby, I'm gonna fight to make this house a home. And I'm sorry I made you feel so alone. So I'm gonna fight for your love. Show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down. No, 'cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. No.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio.
It's an everyday traffic jam to a grumpy old boss man, overworked and underpaid, and the deadlines are killing you these days. Baby, I know exactly what you need, so come on home to me. Baby, slip off them high heels, business suits, slide into them wore-out blue jeans and cowboy boots. Scoot right on over next to me. It's looking like a back road tailgate shade tree. This is something I can really get used to, 'cause country sure looks good on you. It's always the same four walls and non-stop phone calls. Third cup of coffee instead of front porch sweet iced tea. Girl, it's a rat race you can't win. Let's slow things down again. Baby, slip off them high heels, business suits, slide into them wore-out blue jeans and cowboy boots. Scoot right on over next to me. It's looking like a back road tailgate shade tree. This is something I can really get used to, 'cause country sure looks good on you. Baby, slip off them high heels, business suits, slide into them wore-out blue jeans and cowboy boots. Scoot right on over next to me. It's looking like a
That is the title track of his latest CD, Country Looks Good on You, from Tony Corrales and the Tony Corrales Band. Before that, a great tune called Fight for Your Love. And he is awesome, isn't he, Mom? I absolutely love Tony Corrales. You can find him on Twitter at TCB Country. And I'll tell you what, we have met Mr. Tony Corrales as well, and we both agree that music brings people together. That's why I've got Lula Bradbury, our station mom, live with me right now in my basement, sitting right here. We are having a good time listening to the artists that we have absolutely love and that we have met in person. Nothing better than that. Well, I'll tell you what, we've met this young lady in person many times as well. She is from El Dorado Springs, Missouri, just about an hour and a half from Branson, and she is awesome as well. I call her our version of Carrie Underwood. She is Miss Camber Kane, and this is called Maybe I Just Might on today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this 2 for Tuesday.
I've been the kind of girl who takes it slow. I've fallen fast, but I've always had control. I've never let myself get out too far. Beyond those lines I had drawn when it came to my heart. But I'm thinking, maybe I just might let myself go. Whether it's wrong or right, no one needs to know. Get a little reckless, step out on that ledge, fall into someone's arms tonight. Maybe I just might. Well, I put my watch up in the dresser drawer, going out somewhere that I've never been before. I'll take a chance if it's a chance we're taking. Could do some good to do a little changing. And I'm feeling, maybe I just might let myself go. Whether it's wrong or right, no one needs to know. Get a little reckless, step out on that ledge, fall into someone's arms tonight. Maybe I just might live my life like it's just begun. Do some things I've never done. Stay out till the morning sun. Maybe I just might let myself go. Whether it's wrong or right, no one needs to know. Get a little reckless, step out on that ledge, fall into someone's arms tonight. Maybe I just might. Maybe I just might. Maybe I just might. Maybe I just might. When that morning ray of light comes slipping through my window, I know everything's just right. With your head there on my pillow, it's another don't wanna go anywhere feeling that you're giving to me. Even on a Monday, you make me believe your love is like a Sunday, just like an angel shining down on me. Your love is like a Sunday, sweet as worry about tomorrow or the crazy world outside. 'Cause every minute you're with me, I know I'm always gonna find that peace inside. Your love is like a Sunday, just like an angel shining down on me. Your love is like a Sunday, sweet as a gospel song, sung so heavenly. Your love, yeah, your love is like a Sunday drive down the back road or on the front row of the church pew singing hallelujah, hallelujah. Your love is like a Sunday, just like an angel shining down on me. Your love is like a Sunday, sweet as a gospel song, sung so heavenly. Your love, yeah, your love, baby, your love, yeah, your love is like a Sunday, like a Sunday, like a Sunday.
You've heard the rest. Now stick with the best. Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Every time I slow roll my truck down Main, I can't help but realize just how much has changed. There's a ghost on every corner waving back at me, standing in the shadows of what used to be. Seems like everything I love about this place gets boarded up. I don't want to see that day they tear down my hometown, pieces of my glory days scattered out on the ground. It seems like every day it gets a little more rundown. I'm tired of talking about getting out, so I'm packing up and leaving here now. I don't want to see that day they tear down my hometown. There's a movie marquee hanging above the t-shirt shop, and broken stained glass in the church parking lot. Shut the lights off at the ballpark for the last time. Seeing my boy play there someday was a dream of mine. But I'm pulling up my roots, something I thought I'd never do. I don't want to see that day they tear down my hometown, pieces of my glory days scattered out on the ground. It seems like every day it gets a little more rundown. I'm tired of talking about getting out, so I'm packing up and leaving here now. I don't want to see that day they tear down my hometown. Yeah, it hurts too much. I'd rather just remember it the way it I don't wanna see that day they tear down my hometown. Pieces of my glory days scattered out on the ground. It seems like every day it gets a little more rundown. I'm tired of talking about getting out, so I'm packing up and leaving here now. No, I don't wanna see that day they tear down my hometown. They tear down my hometown.
His name is J.D. Shelburne, and what a great tune that is, called Hometown. Well, thank you for joining me from my hometown of Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. And I want to thank Bryanna Fuquea for joining me today as well. What a great radio interview we had, and it will be available here in just a moment to listen to over and over and over again. I want to thank you for joining me today, but tomorrow I'll be live on a Hump Day Wednesday edition of Today's Country with Tim Kelly, and my special guest, Mr. Dallas Walker, will join me at 11:30 as well. Today's Country with Tim Kelly is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Check us out on our website, timkellyproductions.com. You guys have a great Tuesday, and I'll see you on the radio tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on, oh, I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high